My friend asked me, does being his third wife complicate the divorce proceedings at all? While we waited for our coffee order, my heart completely stopped when she asked the question so casually while we stood by the pickup counter. What divorce proceedings? My voice cracked as panic flooded through every cell in my body because Daniel and I had been perfectly fine just this morning when he kissed me goodbye. My friend worked at the courthouse handling process serving and always knew way too much about everyone's business, but this was a weird way to tell me my marriage was ending, even for her. She shrugged. I saw his name come across my desk yesterday for divorce papers being delivered to him. She scrolled through her phone while I gripped the counter, trying to process that someone who wasn't me apparently filed for divorce from my husband. Wait, hold on, I said, my brain finally catching up to her actual words. Did you just say I'm his third wife? She looked up with genuine confusion spreading across her face. Yeah, Claire is his second wife. My legs nearly gave out as I sank onto the nearest bar stool. Who's Claire? I'm his second wife. His first wife, Rebecca, died in a car accident 5 years ago. My friend's eyebrows shot up. No, Claire is definitely his second wife. I thought you knew about her. She paused and then added, I assumed they were already divorced when he married you, but maybe she's the one serving him papers. She pulled up a social media profile on her phone. See, here she is. I figured they'd been separated for years. I snatched the phone and stared at Claire's profile in complete shock because she'd posted photos with Daniel just last week at what looked like a romantic dinner. This was 3 days ago, I said, scrolling frantically through dozens of recent photos of them together. That's the same restaurant where Daniel said he had a business dinner on Tuesday. I showed my friend the photo. She's posting about their anniversary trip next month. I was already dialing the number on Claire's profile with shaking fingers. After 3 rings, a cheerful voice answered. Hello? I couldn't breathe but forced the words out anyway. Claire, you don't know me, but I think we're both married to Daniel. The silence stretched so long I started to speak again when she suddenly screamed, What? Her voice was so loud I yanked the phone away from my ear. Who the fuck are you and what kind of sick joke is this? I put her on speaker with shaking hands so my friend could hear. I've been married to him for 3 years and I just found out you exist. Claire was breathing hard on the other end. This is insane. I'm his only wife. We're trying for a baby. We just bought a house together. Her voice cracked. This can't be happening. She let out a sob then suddenly went quiet. Oh my god, Rebecca was right. Wait, Rebecca? I said, gripping the phone so hard my knuckles turned white. Rebecca died in a car accident 5 years ago. Claire let out a shaky breath. She's not dead. She's been texting me all week saying Daniel has other wives and I didn't believe her. My entire world tilted. That's impossible. Daniel showed me her death certificate. Claire was typing something. She just texted again saying she knows about you and wants to meet us at the coffee shop on 5th Street immediately. My friend and I looked at each other in complete shock. The one we're at right now? I asked. She says she's already there watching you. Claire read from her phone. I spun around wildly, scanning the crowded coffee shop until my eyes landed on a woman in the corner booth staring directly at me. She had dark hair and sharp eyes and was very much not dead. She raised her coffee cup in a mock toast and motioned for us to come over. My friend and I walked over on shaking legs while I kept Claire on speakerphone. Hello ladies, Rebecca said calmly. Put the phone on the table so Claire can hear this too. I set it down and Rebecca leaned forward with a smile that could cut glass. Daniel and I have been running a nice little life insurance scheme for 6 years where I play dead and he collects the money. Claire made a choking sound through the phone. You were next, Claire. He just increased your policy to $2 million last month and yours went up to $3 million in January. Rebecca nodded toward me, then her face suddenly twisted with rage. We had a system that worked perfectly until that greedy bastard married Jessica 6 months ago without telling me. Who the hell is Jessica? Claire's voice screeched through the phone speaker. Rebecca pulled out her phone showing us a social media profile of a young woman with a massive diamond ring kissing Daniel at what looked like a Vegas chapel. Wife number 4, the one he married 6 months ago without telling me. She dropped a thick manila folder on the table that spilled out insurance documents and marriage certificates for all 4 of us. He was planning to kill you for real next month, Claire, and you were scheduled for spring. Rebecca's smile was pure venom. He broke our deal, so I'm breaking him.